Stephen Curry comes out and says what presidential candidate he's going to support. But the answer that he gives of why he's supporting his candidate is going to shock you. And they ask him this question. I don't think he was ready for it. You could say what you want to say, but when you watch the video in a second, it's going to look like he kind of didn't expect that. But it's going to shock you because Stephen Curry is someone who says that he's a Christian. He professes to be a follower of Jesus Christ. But watch this video real quick.
Obviously, endorsing Kamala is important for me, for my family.
Why? What are the issues you care about most?
Say what?
What are the issues you care about?
So you see right there, it didn't look like he was really ready to answer that question. But listen to what he says after this in this interview of what he answers, why he's going to vote and why he's supporting this presidential candidate.
I just know from especially women's rights and thinking about, what's at stake with this election, and understanding like we need to be in a position where women have the right to choose what's right for them. And that's at the top of the list for me. I have amazing women in my life who've, been a...
See it right there. Stephen Curry came out and said he's supporting this presidential candidate because of the woman's right to choose. To choose what? To choose abortion. So that's a big L for me. I respected Stephen Curry because who he was as a man and his character and how he didn't go with Nike to continue to show his faith and express his religious belief as a Christian and put it on his shoes, to put scriptures on his shoes. But for him to say that the only reason he's supporting her is because of abortion, to give women the choice to kill a baby. As a Christian, the Bible makes it clear that we should not take innocent blood, that we should not murder, we should not kill. That's not God's heart. That's not God's nature of what he wants for his people. But as a Christian, if you believe that it's okay to support someone who believes in abortion and they're going to pass laws and give money to allow people to kill innocent babies and to do things that God would never want you to do, I don't know, put in the chat. I disagree with it. I don't think you could ever convince me. You could try if you could find some biblical truth, because if it's not in the Bible, I don't believe it or receive it. But if you could find some biblical truth, which I don't think you will, you could try to convince me, but I think it's a big, big loss for Stephen Curry to come out and say that his biggest issue is women's freedom to choose to take innocent life. I thought that was horrible, but I say this to say that if you're a Christian and you believe that you could shake hands and take innocent life and say that's okay, I want you to really go into prayer and pray to the one true God, if it is the one you're praying to, and ask him if you think it's okay for innocent blood to be shed and babies to be killed. Because Stephen Curry could have came up with a million different answers of why he's going to support this presidential candidate, and he came up with that one, which I thought it totally contradicted Christians' biblical worldview. It contradicts how Christians are supposed to function and stand and what they stand for. We stand for life. We stand that God has given us freedom and life to the full. And any child that doesn't get the right to live out their purpose and destiny God created them for, I believe is a huge disastrous choice you can make, because God has a purpose and a destiny for all people who are born. And if Stephen Curry's mom, he said that he values woman's choice because he has a lot of women in his life that he looks up to. But if you're going to say that, what if your mother aborted you and we never got to see the generational talent that Stephen Curry was, the unbelievable basketball player, athlete that he is, and we never were able to experience that because a woman's choice to take a life? I believe it contradicts, because if I was to ask him that question, would it be okay if his mom chose not to have him and he never became the man that he was and the influential athlete that he is in America today? I guarantee he wouldn't agree with that. He'll probably retract his statement here of why he's going to support this presidential candidate. But I believe as a Christian, we need to stay true to what God calls us to stay true to, and that is to truly protect life, because God gives life, and he doesn't want us as humans to take life and not give people the right to live out their destiny and purpose here on earth that he created them for. And I just believe, if you believe what you believe, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about that video of Stephen Curry. Let me know your thoughts. I believe that it was a huge L for Stephen Curry. On my point of view, I respect him, but now I'm like, man, is he really a Christian? I don't know. How could you shake hands with people who want to take innocent life and make billions and billions of dollars off it, or what? What are you going to do? I don't know. I believe that Stephen Curry dropped the ball as a believer because many young kids look up to him as a Christian athlete. And now I'm second or questioning if he's truly a Christian athlete or not. Put in comments, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. I can make up a follow-up video on this. If someone was to put something that maybe I didn't address, or maybe I could talk about a little more. I just heard this though, and it like grieved my spirit, because Stephen Curry is someone, like I said, I respected as a Christian and choices he made in the past. But I feel like the worldly point of view of life is overtaking a lot of these Christian athletes, and now they're going to lean towards someone just because they believe that they should have the right to this, that, or the other. But some things are wrong and some things are right, and it's clearly wrong to take innocent life. It's clearly wrong to not give someone a choice to live and live out their God-given destiny. But like always, be blessed.